We're here with the cast of Criers for Hire and also the writer, Gio. How exciting. We had fun, we cried, we laughed, we had fun. And so, talk about this project and how you got it.
Well, this is a commission for the 50th anniversary of East West Players. Tim initially contacted me about 2 years ago almost and wanted me to write about crying ladies. And so he asked me to write three different treatments. And so I wrote three different treatments. Kaya lang ito yung gusto ko talagang gawin, yung storya ni Ligaya, your 1.5 immigrant experience, tapos yung mga babaeng nasa buhay niya. Yeah, that's how it all started.
And Joan, it's so hard to be singer, dancer, everything else. And speaking in Tagalog and English at the same time.
That's really what got me. It's so close. Talagang malapit sa puso yung Tagalog. I love before this, I was thinking, naku, namimiss ko na yung magtatagalog, yung pagkain, you know. And then look at this, and like on stage, speaking Tagalog, kumakao backstage. It was really like, I didn't think it would happen. I was talking to Rodney, our friend Rodney. I was like, I really miss speaking Tagalog, you know, and here it is. Yeah.
To bring it to stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Giselle, from hosting to acting to crying.
No, acting has always been my first love, and to be able to be on a stage with all these professional actresses in America, oh my gosh, I feel like I've made it.
Giselle, I'm gonna tell this as the biggest compliment because we have a cousin who talks, behave just like you. So John and I were just like laughing because that's how realistic your portrayal was of a social na Filipina. So and her name is Sonia. So that's how she really talks and behave everything. So comment on that one. Who did you base your character on?
No one really. I know titas like Meding, and yun na nga, with John's guidance, with the writing, it really was, we didn't have to do much work. The whole process was fun the whole time to be with Filipinas, but with standards of working, in America, it was very different from what I grew up learning in the Philippines. But the whole ride was just, totoo ba to?
And Samantha, how was it working with these ladies and also with Gio's script?
Oh, it was absolutely amazing. I'm really honored because this is my debut at East West Players, and I'm so honored to be a part of this community and to support Asian American theater, particularly this one because it is representing Filipinos. And I love being a part of the story and working and hearing Filipino, like Tagalog, for around me every single day almost. And this process has been amazing. He's been there during the entire rehearsal process, and we would do rewrites sometimes. Every day, even during previews, we every day. But these actors have been phenomenal. They have raised my performance very much so because they're so good. I've heard so many people come up to me and saying, this cast is so strong. And I'm like, I know, they're really strong. And I love that we are representing representing Filipinos and how strong we can be and introducing our culture to America. So it's really...
Speaking of Filipino culture, you're basically the baby in the family. So how much was doing this? How much was doing this play? How did it mean to you? Because it's maybe also like a introduction to your Philippine heritage too.
Well, I can definitely relate to Ligaya in so many levels. I moved here, the first time I moved here was when I was 14. So I got a lot from when I moved here and all the shock that, went through my head and my brain and everything. And all the adjustments I had to make, like living in America, like straight from the Philippines. And then, like moving here and being shocked with everything you see. So it was great for me to work on this script and to be able to get in touch with that and to be able to get in touch with my roots and speak my own language on an American stage. It just means so much.
And of course, we have Rudy here, are you Filipino, Mexican, Spanish, heritage, Colombia?
I play a Colombian. My grandma is from Monterey, Mexico, and she speaks only Spanish.
And you have Filipino friends?
I do, yeah, and new friends, so many new friends. I'm learning so much from these ladies. It's such an honor to be around them, and I'm also like asking what certain words mean, and they're so gracious in telling me, and sometimes I ask like what a word is, and they'll giggle and they'll tell me it's a bad word, whatever. Like,
We were laughing about when you said my booty. Because my daughter's boyfriend also thinks it's my booty.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was planned. I think that's the way I actually said it the first time in rehearsal.
How crazy did it get for you to be surrounded by this beautiful, talented, but crazy Filipinas?
Oh my gosh, I love them. Their energy is. I mean, their dressing room is right next door, and I like secretly listen to all the stuff that they do.
Earplugs, actually.
I actually listen to my Walkman the whole time to drown them out. No, they're wonderful. Their energy is so high, and it just feeds me. So it's great.
Giovanni, congratulations.
Thank you.
Your script had Janet and me nudging each other because there were really so many realistic touches there. So congratulations on that one because we have a Colombian friend. We talk about cafritada, adobo, and it's Colombian, and all the funny stuff. So, where did you get your ideas from, and how much did you get from real life?
A lot. So I was raised by a single mom, and so I grew up in that kind of era. But I think one of the most important things that I wanted to share was the different Filipino-ness that we have. We have 4 different women. One moved here when she was 1.5, so she was old enough to know what it is like to be Filipino, but young enough to assimilate to American culture. But she's like a parallel to Henny, who was born here. So that line where baby says, "You may sound like them, but when they look at you, they see us," it's really, really powerful. And then baby, who moved here to take care of her child, and then Meding, who's like the social, who's been here for a long time. But on the same token, I'm writing for Los Angeles, so the idea of intersectional experience of Latino, Hispanics, Chinese living in LA is very important. Kasi kung iisipin mo, ang Pilipinas ganun din eh, di ba? Maraming dugong Latino, indigenous, Chinoy. I'm part Chinoy. My lolo's Chinese. So, yung bang parallel ng LA ang Pilipinas eh. So, I wanted to put that, and parang nagluto ako ng apritada. Di ba? I just threw it all in, and then I simmered and cooked it. Yeah, so that's how it all came about.
Well, we really had fun having you and watching you this show, and more power to you, all of you. Congratulations.